Hello, hello, hello. I'm Gail, and today is Tuesday. We're going to have our Tuesday talk. And the topic of the day today is just do it. Stop your self-sabotage and step into your power. So, have you ever felt like you're one standing in the way of yourself? You're like just getting in your own way? Like every time you're about to step forward and something is just holding you back, that, my friend, is self-sabotage. And let's talk about that today. So what is self-sabotage? Basically, self-sabotage is when we consciously or unconsciously take actions that prevent us from reaching our goals. I know we've all done it. I've done it. You've done it. It continues and it often stems from fear, from low self-worth, from a deep-seated limiting belief. And what's the definition of self-sabotage? Well, it's a pattern of behaviors and thoughts that prevent you from taking action, from moving forward towards your goals, your dreams. It's a deep-rooted fear of doubt and past conditioning. So I wanted to just briefly give you just a little bit of information on self-sabotage, and I do have notes, so I am looking down at them today because there's so much to talk about with self-sabotage. And so this really is scientific proof that it does happen. I mean, there's evidence, there's testings, it's all backed up. But what is the role of the conscious and the unconscious mind in self-sabotage? Think of your mind like an iceberg, okay? So you've got this iceberg, right? And your conscious mind is a small part above the water. It's what you're aware of. It's your thoughts, it's your decisions, it's your actions. But the unconscious mind is the massive below that iceberg. It's below the surface. It's what holds you back. It's your limiting beliefs. It's your habits. It's the fears. It's the past experiences. The things that are below that iceberg is what's holding you back. So you want to get above the iceberg, right? So the conscious mind is the part of your mind that makes the logical decisions. And that is the part of the mind that sets your goals. Example like, I don't know, I want to start exercising. And so you make a goal, right? I want to go on this diet. I want to run a 5K. The unconscious mind is the part of the mind that runs on autopilot. It never stops. It goes and goes and goes and goes. It's based on our past programming. An example of that is exercise is hard. I've tried it before and it didn't work. Diets are hopeless. I've tried it before. It doesn't work. So that is the part of the brain that goes on and on and on, and it continues to self-sabotage you. And that's how self-sabotage happens. So your conscious mind wants you to succeed, but your unconscious mind wants you, your unconscious mind is wired to keep you safe and to keep you comfortable. And that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes we want to say thank you to our unconscious mind for keeping us safe. But then there's other times when we are like going, yeah, I don't know if I really want to do that. I want to explore. I want to see what I can do. And so your conscious mind wants you to succeed. But remember, the unconscious mind is wired to keep you safe and comfortable, and it will hold you down, and it's deep down with it associates fear and failure and discomfort. And your unconscious mind will find ways to keep you there. It's going to say, no, stop. Something's going to happen. Something might happen. Something could happen. So what do? You stop. You go, oh, okay, I'm not going to do that. Because, something's telling me not to do that. So I have to listen. Okay? So you don't always want to do that. Your unconscious mind can actually hold you back. So that's very important to know the difference between your conscious mind and your unconscious mind. And so you really, really need to know the difference of that, because a lot of people don't understand that. And so how to reprogram your unconscious mind and to stop the self-sabotage is awareness. Become aware of your thoughts. When self-sabotage shows up, as easier said than done, then it's going to be avoidance, excuses. It's going to be that little voice that's telling you things, right? Challenge limiting beliefs. Ask, is this really true? Is it really true? And who told me this, right? Who told you that? So rewire your brain. Use affirmations and visualization to install new beliefs, and post those affirmations up everywhere and read them. And read them out loud, because your brain has to hear your voice. It has to hear the command. So you need to say it out loud. And then take action, desperate. Fear, small steps create new neutral pathways in your brain. So take action despite the fear. Take it. I'll tell you a true story. Last year, I signed up in February or March for a ladies retreat. I had never gone on a ladies retreat before. I'm almost 71 years old, never had been on a ladies retreat. And so I belonged to a group, a mindset group, and I said, you know what, we're having this retreat, I'm gonna go. And I was excited about going, but I had apprehension. I was scared. I would have to fly by myself, which I've flown in the past by myself, but I haven't done it in a long time. So that fear crept in. It was keeping me safe, right? It was saying, oh, you need to stay home where you're safe. You'll be okay. If you get on that plane, who knows what'll happen, right? And so the closer it got to September, the more apprehensive I got, the more anxious I got. And I had read a book that was helping me with my limiting belief of fear. And the book really did help me. If you want to know the name of the book, just let me know. Just say book below and drop book, and I'll send it to you. It's very, very good for stopping the fear. And basically, I told myself, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. So I went on that program, and I went to the retreat. I was a little nervous. I got on the plane and I was reading a book, and I was just very confident and sure of myself. And all of a sudden, a little bit of anxiety started to creep on in. And I noticed it because of what it said. Be aware of your thoughts, right? So I was aware of my thoughts. And so I said, no, I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm okay. I've got this. And so we took off. I was fine. We got to the airport. Had been to an airport I'd never been before. And we went to Arizona, so had to go to the Arizona airport. Anyway, never been there before, never maneuvered it around before, not even, with my husband. I've been to a lot of places with my husband. But, when you're with somebody, you don't really pay attention. You just kind of follow everybody. Well, so I, had to pay attention. But I knew I was meeting a group of women that I had never met. I was meeting women that I only met online. Never met in person, ever. And so I was a little like, okay, hopefully I recognize these people, right? And so we communicated through our phone, like, okay, this is where I am, this is where we'll meet up. And I met up with women, beautiful, beautiful women that have become dear, close friends, and were like sisters, actually. And I let go of that fear. I let go of that self-sabotage. And I had the best time of my life. It was amazing. So, hi, Carolyn. So that is a wonderful thing to think about. Don't hold yourself back, because you can hold yourself back. 5 key points to creating a path to stop your self-sabotage. 1 is recognize the pattern. You can't change what you don't see. So identify it when it comes up and know that it's sabotage, that it's something, you're telling yourself something. And so, do you procrastinate? Do you doubt yourself? Do you set unrealistic expectations? Journal these thoughts down and journal the behaviors down and bring the hidden patterns out. Bring them to light, bring them out. So if you write them all down, then you see it, then write about it. Write those feelings down, how they make you feel. How does it make you feel? Does it make you scared? Does it make you lonely? Do you wonder, like, what is going on inside of me? What is it? And so that is a good way to get it out. Then you want to rewire your mindset. Your beliefs shape your actions. And so challenge yourself, challenge that negative self-talk and replace it with empowering beliefs. Like, instead of saying I always mess up, say, I'm learning and I know how to do it. Yeah, I may not do it perfect, but I'm doing it, and that's all that matters. So you have to empower yourself and rewire your mindset. And then 3rd, you want to take small intentional steps. Self-sabotage thrives on overwhelm. And overwhelm is actually self-sabotage, just like procrastination. And so instead of waiting for the perfect moment, commit to small daily action steps. Progress, no matter how tiny, builds momentum and confidence. I started writing down at night. I have a little book, and I write down at night it's called pre-paving. If you don't know what that means that you're basically writing out your day the way you want your day to work. And so when you pre-pave it, then you're telling your mind exactly what you're going to do for that day and how you see it, how you feel it, how it makes you feel, how the day is going to, I don't know, if you're going to go for a walk that day, then how is it going to smell outside? What are you going to see that surrounds you? So you want to pre-pave. So write it out and be intentional about it. Embrace discomfort and fear. That's what I did on that plane trip, on that retreat. I embraced it. I embraced my fear, and I took responsibilities for myself. And I said, I'm going to do this. I am going to prove to myself that I can do it. And so you have to get out of your comfort zone. Get out of that comfort zone and prove to yourself. Expand on yourself. Expand your horizons. You can do things. You are capable of doing great things. And so create accountability and support. Get a support group. Get an accountability group. Journal it. Talk to if you have a good friend that understands what you're going through and understands that you're trying to change your way of thinking, then reach out to that person. If you have a coach or a mentor, reach out to them and tell them, I'm struggling right now. I'm having a bit of overwhelm. I'm having a bit of self-sabotage right now. I need some support to make it easier. It helps you, it sustains it better. I'm in an accountability group. We met last night. We meet every Monday night. There's 4 of us. And we talk about things that we've struggled with during the week. We talk about our goals. We hold each other accountable for those goals. And then we make new goals for the next week. We encourage each other to do wonderful things, to do the wonderful things that you're wanting to achieve, whether it's, taking a test, getting prepared for it, whatever it is. You have to prepare for things. And so sometimes you need encouragement. Sometimes you have homework to do and you haven't done your homework for your class that you're in. Well, that could be a bad thing. So you want to get your homework done, right? So sometimes you got to have somebody that can help you. But, and there's one other thing that I want to talk to you guys. I want to share this with you. I learned this yesterday and I thought it was so interesting. It's a simple method to overcome limiting belief, and it's called TAP, T-A-P. It's a TAP method. And so I want to give it to you right now. If you have a pen and paper, just write it down real quick. It's a quick mindset tool, is what it is. And it's called the TAP method. And it starts with a T, and that means to tune in. Tune in. Notice the self-sabotaging thoughts that you're having. I'm too old to start something new. God, if I had thought that, and I did think that, because I'm old. And so I thought that at first. I was like, man, am I too old to start a business? Am I too old to start coaching women? No, I'm not. I'm not. I have a voice and I have so much knowledge, I have so much wisdom, and I have so much that I share with people that it brings me so much joy. I love it. And I love talking about this stuff. I can talk about it all day. And so your second one is A, as in ask. So this is 100% true. What evidence do I have that proves otherwise? Ask yourself that. What do I have to prove that otherwise, that, I've got these beliefs. How do I get it? Do I really believe it? No, I don't believe it. Ask yourself. Ask. The third one is pivot, P. And you want to pivot, right? And that is replace the belief with an empowering one. Like I just said, I have wisdom. I have experience. I can learn new things. Man, I am learning new things all the time. And I'm in a coaching program so that I can learn. And don't tell me that an old dog can't learn a new trick, because this old dog is learning new tricks every day. So next time you catch yourself, having these self-sabotage and these feelings, I want you to think about that. Here's a quote I want you to remember. Your mind will believe everything you tell it. Feed it hope, feed it truth, feed it love. That's by Marissa Peer. That's a really good quote to remember. I'd write that one down if I were you. Your mind will believe everything you tell it. Feed it hope, feed it truth, feed it love. So, and then I do have a couple of books that I like to give you resources that will back up some of the information that I've talked about. One of them is Atomic Habits. I don't know if you've ever read it. It's by James Clear. I have it. It is a great book to read to help stop patterns, to break bad patterns is basically what it is. And then if you want to overcome self-sabotage, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks is good. And then Mindset Journal Prompts. If you want Mindset Journal Prompts, just drop prompts below and I'll be happy to get those for you, because I have journal prompt workbook that I can give you. So, and it would absolutely free. And so you want that, just drop it below and I'll be happy to get that to you. You have the power to change your story. You are not too old, you're not too late, you're too stuck. You're exactly where you need to be, and you're exactly where you need to take the next step. So just do it. Just do it. And so that is what leads me into my challenge that I have coming up on March the 3rd. And if you're ready to break free from self-sabotage and procrastination and all the things, all the limiting beliefs that we tell each other, we tell ourselves constantly. Hey Sandra, thanks for watching. Start creating the life that you really want. Join my 5-day mindset challenge starting on March 3rd. What you're going to learn in this program, it's free. It's for 5 days, March 3rd. And it's going to be in my Facebook group. If you're not in my Facebook group, then drop me invite below and I'll be happy to get you an invite to it. Learn how to shift limiting beliefs and step into confidence. We're going to get daily exercises to rewire your mindset for success. And we're going to surround yourself with an empowering community of like-minded women. That is so important. You've got to be with the women that will love on you and support you and give you the love and the care that you need. Yes, Kendra, yes. Oh, you're shoveling snow. Oh, well, I'm glad you're listening to me while you're shoveling snow. I hope you'll be careful. It's time to stop holding yourself back and start living the life you desire. Drop I'm ready in the comments, or just drop ready in the comments if you want to sign up for my free 5-day challenge. I'll be happy to get you the information. You will need to be in my Facebook group, and that I can get you that information too. Anyway, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool, and listen to it. Pay attention to what it's telling you. Ask yourself those questions. Remember, tap. Remember that. Anyway, I'll talk to you next Tuesday, and y'all have a great day. See you later. Bye.